Hey y'all, Irix Guy here, and this is Sean Coonery, the enormous Maine Coon cat. This is a live show, so if you're watching this right now, and it's a live broadcast, you can comment, and Sean Coonery has the opportunity to respond live, face on video. Isn't that right? He said he would like to personally thank everyone for the adjectives describing his elegance. So I'd like to encourage everyone to continue to think of creative words that describe Sean Coonery, and that may be the topic for a future Sean Coonery, the Big Maine Coon Cat video. Just a few words today are regal, majestic, mysterious. So what's next? How would you describe Sean Coonery, the enormous Maine Coon cat? He said he's purring. Can you hear him? Thanks for your help the other day. My photo shoots were really easy. No problem, dude. As Sean Coonery says, hey, he said, personally, if you ever need anything, just shout. That's what this channel's all about. So what do you have for Sean Coonery today? Sean Coonery is live if you're watching this at approximately, I think it's around, I don't have a clock in front of me, but I think it's around 10:30 a.m. New York City time. He said he's just hanging out in the stairs. He said personally he feels like it ought to be a lazy day. Hi from Cancun. Cancun, very cool. Very cool place. I've been there. Trying to think of I think I stayed at a place called the Costa Real. It's right down the street from La Boom Club. Fun place, dude. So look at Sean Coonery. He says, I've never been to Cancun, but he said I'd like to go. Look how tired he is. He's like, he said it's been a busy week. So what would y'all like to know about Maine Coons? Sean Coonery, you can't leave the studio yet. No, you've got a live audience right now, and they're expecting your responses. Face on camera. He said, ask away. He said I do have several meetings today, and I've got a conference call I got to get on and meet with a bunch of people. He said, and I've got some personal matters to attend to. So, yep, Sean Coonery is just sitting here chilling. Live. And I am using the YouTube app. Yes, I see that hotel on my way to work. Cool. Yeah, that was a fun place, man. It's been a long time since I was there. It's back in wow, it has been a long time, 1999. So that hotel's still there. That's really cool. Look at that. He said, oh, that crazy on camera because I'm live on YouTube. Now he said, don't, what does Sean Coonery eat? Sean Coonery eats, he eats a combination of dry food and wet food. You can check out his personal website, SeanCoonery.com, and I've got links to his food and a whole lot more there. But just look at that. That's a staircase. And he's not even fully extended. He's just partially stretched out. But look at that. I mean, he is an enormous Maine Coon cat. And see, he's sitting there doing his paws now. Look at him. Look at that foot fur. Oh, whoa. Ouch. So what else we got? What do y'all have for Sean Coonery? He's taking the time out of his busy schedule to interact with his audience. Again, this is a live show. I think it's around, I don't have my clock in front of me, but I think it's around 10:30 a.m. New York City time. He is my favorite cat. I'm willing to buy a Maine Coon. Yeah, Maine Coons are unlike any other cat. They've got a very unique personality. they can be a little bit irritated, so he's going to start biting me. Look. You can tell. He's in a biting mood. Yeah, be careful though with Maine Coons, because a lot of people are, or not a lot of people, but a lot of Maine Coons are affected by a heart condition. So, be sure wherever you get your Maine Coon that they're aware of that, and they better prevent their cats from being affected by that heart condition. Look at him. He said, hello. He said he loves being on a live show. He likes any show. He said he's already got his hashtag Maine Coon Mondays ready. He said Monday morning bright and early. Start out every week with hashtag Maine Coon Mondays. You want Sean Coonery t-shirts? Go to SeanCoonery.com and you can find them there. You can purchase them there on SeanCoonery.com. Spread that website with others too. Tell them about. Tell them that you're one of the first people to know the most famous cat in the universe. The first human on Mars? Who cares about that? Sean Coonery says he wants to be the first cat on Mars. He said he's already developing his personal spaceship to take himself and a crew of big Maine Coon cats to the unexplored planet. Isn't that right? Yep. He said Jupiter's next. So yeah, he's a smart cat. He's got a strategy. He's going to explore the entire planet, and then he's going to branch out and go to other planetary bodies. He said, just look at me. But he loves to play on the stairs. Now, he doesn't bite hard, but there's a difference between mad and just playing. I mean, if he gets mad, he may cause some damage. Like, I've got scars on my wrist right there. That's where he just grabbed a hold of my wrist and scratched really deep. So, yeah, he can do some damage if he wants to. But most of the time, like that right there, so he's just biting my leg. Oh, now that hurt. But, I mean, normally he's not going to hurt you. But you just got to know his body language, because that'll tell you what he's probably going to do. And again, stay tuned for more videos, because there's a lot of ways you can tell what a cat's thinking, and the tail flick is one way, and the way they hold their tail. So like right now, that flick, that's mildly irritated. But it's mildly irritated because he just rolled on his side and his back. When they roll on their back, they're in a good mood. See? And he's flicking fast now. Something's got his attention. See, look at that. But yeah, that's Sean Coonery, the enormous Maine Coon cat. He said he appreciates all the loyal support. He said it takes a lot of time to be the most famous cat in the universe. So, thank you for your support, your subscription, sharing with others, tuning into live shows such as this one. Never know when the live show is going to occur. It's really up to him. He dictates when the show is going to occur, if he's available. I check his personal calendar, make sure he's available, and then I put him on a live show. He's Sean Coonery. He said, I like to rub against shoes. The worst he's done to me, I've got quite a few scars. But I mean, the thing is, he's so big. If he does get irritated, it's not just a small scratch. I mean, he can do some damage. He's basically a wildcat. Whoa, 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 whoa. Now, see, that was a slightly irritated scratch. Whoa, ow. But that was a playful bite, but it still hurt. So, keep that in mind. And remember, the big Maine Coon cat's always the boss. So thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe. YouTube.com/IrixGuy. And stay tuned for more Sean Coonery very soon. Y'all have a perfect day. He's 7 years old.